Hey everybody, welcome back to Tea Time. It's Monday, and this week we're talking about 7 Seconds from Reno, Nevada. I fell in love with 7 Seconds when I was in late junior high, early high school, hanging at my friend Chad's house. That was the time frame when I fell in love with punk rock music, and 7 Seconds Walk Together, Rock Together was one of the first albums I heard from these guys. And that is where my love affair started with this band. I've got some shirts, I've got some great stories, and I'm gonna start it out. The first time I got to see 7 Seconds was around 1990, 2000. I went to Pittsburgh to Club Laga to catch them play. I took my friend Shauna and Tori with me. They'd never heard of them. I got them into the band, and so they went with me. And we went up to the show, and I got this hoodie. I still love this hoodie. It's one of my favorite ones. The classic 7 Seconds crosshair logos on the front, and on the back, just 7 Seconds over and over. This design is a classic, iconic punk rock design. It's one of my favorite hoodies still to this day. I picked up a few more over the years. The earliest one I have, I actually don't have anymore. I wore it so much it disintegrated, but my wife got it for me when I was in high school. It was a white 7 Seconds t-shirt with the cover of Soul Force Revolution on the front of it, and I believe it had some tour dates on the back. She picked it up at the mall like years ago, but I lucked out last year, the year before. Kevin was redoing the artwork for some of the earlier albums, and he reimagined the artwork for Soul Force Revolution, and I could not resist. I had to get it, so I went and ordered this one. It's the same cover, but he has tweaked the artwork a little bit and changed it up a little bit over the years. I actually had a photo of my wife and I with my old white shirt on, and we did a recreation of that photo. I'll put it up so you guys can see it, of a then and now. I've seen him a few more times over the years, and I got this one, I think came from Baltimore. Of course, the classic cover of the Crew album. I picked this one up, I think when I saw them at the Auto Bar in Baltimore. That was part one of a 2-trip saga that I ended up getting my wife a very special anniversary present, and I'll touch on that in a minute because it is 7 Seconds oriented. While I was there, I also picked up this tank top, again with the classic 7 Seconds logo, just like it's a mashup of the hoodie, of the front and the back together. I love 7 Seconds. They have been a huge part of my life, and Walk Together, Rock Together shaped a lot of my life and how I think and feel about music. I think I picked this one up in Pittsburgh on, this would be part 2 of the story. I saw them again in Pittsburgh a year later, and I picked up the classic cover of the Walk Together, Rock Together album. Again, the artwork on this shirt is so iconic. The album is, in my opinion, hands down one of the best hardcore punk rock records ever recorded, and I will die on that hill. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's one of the greatest. And so at that show, what started in Baltimore, I had spoke to Kevin after the show, and I asked him if I could get him to send me a video of him playing an acoustic version of their song Soul to Keep, so that I could give it to my wife for our 15th wedding anniversary, because I just suck with presents. And I told him, I was like, I will pay you, I will do whatever you need to do. And Kevin was a true gentleman, and he listened to my story about what the band meant to me and my wife, and what the song meant to us, and he said, don't worry about it, here's my email address, give me yours, get a hold of me, we'll make it happen. I reminded him, and he said yes, I get home from tour this week. Give me a couple days and I will send you the video, and sure enough, I got a video of Kevin Seconds doing an acoustic version of Soul to Keep for my wife through the email. It is an incredible video and one of the greatest presents I've ever been able to give my wife, I think. This next set of stuff is from a part of a package deal when 7 Seconds released their last studio album, Leave a Light On. So I picked this up. This was a t-shirt, which is a great character sketch of the band. This was part of the deal. It's got the 7 Seconds crosshairs on the sleeve. Shirt's a little small for being a large, and along with that came the record. It also came another hoodie, just like a simple stencil, like spray paint looking kind of logo. This was part of that package, and along with that I also got this awesome 7 Seconds belt buckle. I believe that this is pewter. I've never worn it because I don't have a belt that I can take the buckle off of anymore, but I still keep it packaged up nice and fresh. This is a great belt buckle, great part of the whole package. Also, a part of that package was a huge back patch, which I've obviously put on my jacket. I think before that I'd also ordered a little embroidered patch to put on the front of my jacket too, so I have a cool 7 Seconds jacket. This last one that I have, this was kind of a 7 Seconds 40th anniversary Imagine t-shirt. Obviously they split up shortly before they made it to 40 years, but this is to commemorate 40 years of 7 Seconds, because I don't care, it was so close, they've been around that long. And they're on tour again coming up this summer with the Circle Jerks, and I have tickets for that to go see them properly finish out the band's tour and their career. 7 Seconds is just an awesome part of my life. There's one last thing I have. It's not a t-shirt, but I ordered this. Van & Watches did a limited run of 100 of these 7 Seconds watches, and I proudly have one of them. I've put it on my wrist, I think, once. Comes in this great little case. It has Walk Together on the strap, the 7 Seconds logo on the strap, and in here I'll throw up some photos to get better shots of it. Maybe one day I'll wear it, maybe one day I won't. Maybe I will just keep it tucked away nice and neat because that's how I am. Thanks for tuning in, guys. 7 Seconds have a ton of records. Please check them out. And I'll see you guys again next week. Thanks a lot. Take it easy.